Yes, hello everyone. This is Spirit Journey. Today is Monday, June 22, 2020. I'd like to share with you more videos that I found. And again, it is about exposing history, and that the things that happen in history is the result of a series of plans, things that are being done behind the scenes and to implement, and they're always seeking something ahead. They plan ahead. And I want to talk about the history, I touch on certain aspects in the history of the Americas about slavery and where it's leading up to. Not too long ago, earlier today, I had done a video regarding the Samba Queens and what the Samba Queen represents, and that we need to wake up, Black people throughout the Americas, to really look at what those dances, what it represents, and what it represents our future as a people. And then utilizing one of those videos that depicted in that video that I did a moment ago, I want to show you again where it's really leading to, that our history, everything is being planned. And so if you know what's happening, it'll bring you to awareness and maybe empowerment to maybe somehow to thwart certain things or to address those issues, to expose that there's a big picture behind the whole slave trade and all that. So let me just begin.
A atriz declarou diversas vezes na imprensa ter sido vítima constante de atitudes machistas e racistas.
Okay, what you just saw briefly there, they depict a Black woman. This is a woman from Brazil. And ultimately, they show her as an African woman with the attire, with the coils. And then ultimately this rape scene by a white European. This is the image that they want you to rehash in your mind over and over again to make you feel like a victim. And then again, the woman represents the Black community as a whole, that her womb is being violated and controlled by this white man. Okay? That's what they want you to see over and over again in your head. I then wanted to show you this. This is in America about cotton. This is in United States of America. Cotton was a very big crop. It was a cash crop. It brought many, many, many dollars. It's hard work. It blisters your fingers. It's very difficult. And they're required to pick a certain amount every day, and if they don't pick a certain amount every day, they were beaten. And this is the 1930s. Almost 90 years ago. See, stereotyping. Very racist. This is the first I'm seeing that part, okay? See, that's what they want to, again, show you, make you think. Sorry. See, that's how they want to portray you. So they either show you as a black woman being sexually violated by a European man, a white European man, and then the history in the United States, cotton was a very big, cotton was a very big industry. And so they want you to see like this as laborers. And then show a little kid eating watermelon. Again, any watermelon that was grown was not grown for black people. Who ate that watermelon is white people. So again, they make fun of something that they eat, white people eat, but they want to stigmatize you for enjoying watermelon. You know, people have the right to enjoy the labor from their own hands, to enjoy what you make, okay? Now look at this, next one. This is cotton. This is modern day cotton. Cotton is a bush. And the part that we call cotton is the flower portion. These are machines that pick the cotton. It removes the seeds. And the seeds are used to feed the cattle. And the cotton is used to make clothing, fabrics. Look at that. Look at that. That's a roll of cotton. See that? Why I show you that is evolution of labor. So you have that. Going back to this, they don't need slaves anymore because they have this. See that? See, slavery ended in the United States, in the northern states first. And then after the Civil War, the slavery ended in the southern states. See, the North seems to be more connected to that secret system of control. Seems like their headquarters was further up north of the phases, the labor phases that's going to be imposed on society. And so the South was resistant. But the North was yielding because the North had slavery also. Then in its system in the 1830s, and then the South was the 1860s. See, the North knew ahead of time that there are systems of control that was going to be implemented. Masonry. Again, masonry is about building. What are they building? They're building a society. A society of that society that's going to be implemented, okay? And then now look where it's heading to, this system. Each time, it's something else being built upon something else. The beginning was very brutal, very direct in hardships against human labor and abuses, okay? And then finally, look at this. Okay, this is by CNN, and this is December 11th, 2017 that it was sent, that it was uploaded. Okay, let me play this.
The directive I'm signing today will refocus America's space program on human exploration and discovery. It marks an important step in returning American astronauts to the moon for the first time since 1972 for long-term exploration and use. This time, we will not only plant our flag and leave our footprint, we will establish a foundation for an eventual mission to Mars and perhaps someday to many worlds beyond. This directive will ensure America's space program once again leads and inspires all of humanity. The pioneer spirit has always defined America, and we're picking that up in many other fields. I think you see that. I think it's obvious. All you have to do is look at what's happening with the markets and all of the great things that are happening. We're leading in many different fields again, and it'll get more and more obvious as you go along. This is a giant step toward that inspiring future and toward reclaiming America's proud destiny in space. And space has so much to do with so many other applications, including a military application. So we are the leader, and we're going to stay the leader, and we're going to increase it manyfold.
Okay, you see that? It's built on one brick on top of another. So all this labor is ultimately being delivered to space, to the moon, to Mars. What's up in Mars and the moon? More labor. See, the location may change, but what happens to people and the tools that is used for this labor is what changes, but people don't change. So, step by step, brick by brick, where does it all lead to? It leads to outer space. This is just food for thought. Let me know what you think about this. From slavery to the Mars. Yeah, to Mars. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.